There are moments in life when everything feels silent, heavy, and confusing, and in those moments, you wonder if God still remembers you. But the truth is this: the silence is not a sign that God has stopped working. It is the space where He works the most. Because every quiet season carries a hidden movement of heaven, and even when you see nothing happening on the surface, God is rearranging things beneath it, preparing outcomes you didn't even imagine were possible. Your prayers are not ignored. They are being processed, shaped, refined, and answered in ways that will protect you, grow you, and elevate you at the exact time God knows is best. When God seems slow, remember that His timing is perfect. Because if He gave you what you asked for too early, it would overwhelm you. And if He gave it too late, it would discourage you. So He gives it right when your spirit, your strength, and your purpose are aligned with His will. You are not stuck. You are being positioned, moved from places that shrink you into places where His promise can bloom inside you. The season you call delay is actually divine preparation, because God is strengthening what you will need to carry the blessing He is shaping for your life. Every closed door is not rejection. Some doors are shut tightly because God knows the danger behind them, the pain you cannot see, and the weight you are not meant to carry. God sees the conversations you don't hear, the plans formed against you in secret, the people who pretend to support you while working against you, and He protects you from what you never saw coming. Sometimes the protection of God feels like loneliness, because He removes distractions so your spirit can hear His voice more clearly. The people who walked away were not meant to walk with you into the next chapter, because God removes what drains you, strengthens what grows you, and sends who is meant to build you. Every slow season has a divine reason. God is not testing you to break you, but to strengthen what He wants to trust you with. When you feel forgotten, heaven is whispering your name. When you feel abandoned, God is holding your heart. When you feel tired, He is pouring strength into your spirit. God does not forget His children. You are engraved in His hands, carried in His heart, and covered by His promise. Your tears are not wasted. Each one waters a seed God planted long before you knew you needed it. The waiting season is where God shapes character, teaches you how to pray, how to trust, how to stand, how to endure, and how to believe without seeing anything yet. What you call nothing happening, heaven calls the groundwork of your miracle. God is already ahead of you, walking into your future, clearing paths, removing traps, opening opportunities, and placing favor where your feet will soon step. The breakthrough you think is far away is already closer than you imagine, and you are one prayer, one moment, one shift away from it. You are entering a season where what didn't make sense will suddenly become clear, where the puzzle pieces fall into place, where the storm begins to calm, and where the weight on your shoulders begins to lift. God is aligning the right people with your destiny, removing the ones who drain you, and sending the ones who will strengthen your faith and speak life into your future. Your waiting is not empty. It is full of God's fingerprints. Every delay was protection. Every disappointment was redirection. Every heartbreak was preparation. And every silent moment was God building something you weren't ready to see yet. You are not behind. You are exactly where God wants you, right in the middle of His divine training ground. Sometimes you want quick answers, but God gives deep healing. Sometimes you want fast solutions, but God gives lasting peace. Sometimes you want the open door right now, but God is strengthening your foundation first so you don't crumble when you rise. What God is preparing in you requires patience, silence, surrender, faith, and trust that survives uncertainty. You may feel forgotten, but God is whispering, "Hold on, I am working." Your life is not falling apart, it is falling into place. And the confusion you're experiencing is the shift of heaven arranging your steps. The delay is not denial. The silence is not absence. The waiting is not punishment. It is God hiding you to prepare you, separating you to elevate you, slowing you down to speed you up at the right time. You were not created to break in the waiting. You were created to grow in it. God is healing wounds you hid from yourself, mending pieces you thought would never fit again, restoring hope you thought you lost, and strengthening your spirit beyond the strength you ever imagined. What you think is delayed is being perfected. God never releases unfinished miracles. The blessing coming has weight, purpose, timing, and destiny attached to it. Everything God is preparing for you carries eternal value. Nothing is random. Nothing is wasted. Those who underestimated you will witness the grace God placed on your life. Those who counted you out will wonder how you rose. Those who doubted you will see what God was doing all along behind the scenes. God is about to restore everything you cried over, return everything you lost, redeem everything that was stolen, and multiply everything you planted in faith. You survived nights that were meant to break you, storms that were meant to drown you, battles that were meant to weaken you, and seasons that should have taken your strength. But you didn't survive by luck. You survived by purpose. God held you when no one knew you were falling, lifted you when no one knew you were tired, comforted you when no one knew you were hurting. He has been working for you long before you prayed, long before you cried, and long before you understood what was happening. Nothing in your story is wasted. Every chapter has divine intention. Where you are now is temporary. Where God is taking you is permanent. He is working in the silence, working in the waiting, working in the background, working in the unseen, and you don't need to see how. You just need to trust who is behind it. God is moving mountains you cannot see, breaking chains you didn't realize were holding you, preparing answers you haven't even prayed for yet, and aligning blessings that are already attached to your name. The miracle is forming, the breakthrough is unfolding, the blessing is being prepared, and the season is shifting. God is not late. He is exact. You will look back and realize every closed door protected you, every delay positioned you, every disappointment prepared you, and every silent season strengthened you. This is not the end of your story. This is the middle of a masterpiece. God is working for you even in the silence, even in the confusion, even in the delay. Hold on, stay faithful, keep believing. Your answer is coming, your breakthrough is near, your season is shifting, and God is not done. He is just getting started. Wait, God is working for you.